Sean, one of the less desirable side effects of this year has been weight gain.
Yeah.
Yes, many of us have packed on the pounds on our thighs, our bellies, our arms, and that little funny area above your jeans. Now, if you're getting serious about doing something about it, you have several options. You can freeze it, you can melt it, you can try to exercise it off. But our next guest invites you to take part in his technology that is showing results here in the Valley.
Absolutely. Our next guest is a killer. He's a muffin top killer. His name is Doug
Ooh.
Zuko. He's with Fast Fit Body Sculpting, and he's joining us now with more in front of his 5-pound fatberg. How are you there, sir?
Good morning. Hey, just in case someone doesn't have enough fat, I brought some. So this
Oh, my
is just
goodness.
5 pounds.
Oh,
Only 5 pounds of fat.
it's the season
Except
of
the size
giving.
of about a football.
What a guy.
Man,
Appreciate it.
five
Thanks for
pounds.
bringing
It
that.
looks a lot bigger than you would think. But, a lot of us are carrying several of those around on our bellies, on our thighs, on our rears, and we'd like to get rid of it. Doug, what can we do?
Well, that's the great question because, what should we do? If someone wants to have a procedure, there's so much confusion.
Oh, yeah.
Should they do liposuction?
Freeze
Should
it
they do
off.
freezing?
Yeah.
There's so many different ways.
Right.
So we'll talk about a few. First, let's talk about surgery.
Okay.
Now, surgery is very dangerous, has a lot of complications, a lot of bad things could happen. You have anesthesia to deal with, healing time. I mean, it's serious stuff when you talk about surgery.
Yeah.
And with surgery, they can only get to the top layer of fat, which is subcutaneous fat. They cannot reach down into the visceral fat. So surgery has limitations, it's painful, and it has some risk.
Yeah.
And then if you're thinking about freezing, well, freezing also, sometimes they call that non-invasive, but there's bruising. We have a picture of what happens during freezing, what can happen during freezing, how the bruising. So it's very painful. And again, they're killing the fat cells. And when they kill the fat cells, it sounds like a great thing, but that's not what you want to do because now you're going to store fat in other parts of your body and maybe weird parts of the body that you don't want.
I've talked to people about the freezing, and I'm like, okay, so you've killed the fat cells, so where's the fat go? Like, it's got to go somewhere, right? So yeah, just finds a new home.
Absolutely. If you don't have those fat cells there, that's why people get fat deposits in very weird places, the upper abdominal area, the back, but always you see an increase in visceral fat because that's one place it likes to go.
Yeah. So then there's Fast Fit. Tell us how Fast Fit is different than all these other things. I think people hear sculpting, they think, oh, is this invasive? But it's not at all.
No, you don't have to worry about any of that. There's no risk. Everything we do is anti-aging. It's anti-inflammatory. Everything we do benefits you in every way, from inside to outside. If you want to look your best on the outside, we have to look our best on the inside. So why not just shrink those fat cells, let the body metabolize it naturally, as if we were 25 again? Because I forgot to mention, visceral fat, once we're over the age of about 35, it doesn't like to go away. It becomes almost impossible to burn no matter how much diet and exercise we do. Diet doesn't work for losing fat anyway, but exercise can burn a little bit of fat, but not that deep belly fat if we're an older person. So we have the technology, patent pending fat loss system. It can help reduce not only subcutaneous fat, but visceral fat. Let's get rid of it all.
Doug, one of the side effects I love about FastFit, and both Sean and I have been to your locations and we've experienced the whole system, so we know, is that there is a skin tightening effect to this technology. And I'm someone who's previously lost a great deal of weight in my life, so I'm very familiar with this kind of crepey or saggy skin that you can be left over with.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because people think they get that crepiness from losing fat. That's not true. You get the crepiness actually from dieting. So at FastFit, you will never have crepey skin, or if put it this way, we will always improve the quality of your skin. It will never have any skin damaging effects because it helps build collagen, which makes the skin appear thicker and younger. So get rid of those wrinkles, get rid of that crepiness. Let's just look young.
It really is half of the results that you get. And so, wow, it just brings everything in, which is fantastic. Let's talk about some of these before and afters. Kelly, first of all.
Yeah, Kelly's 60 years old. She's not a kid. By that,
wow.
By the after, she looks very, very young.
Yeah, no kidding.
She lost 12. Now, I picked a couple clients that, didn't have that much to lose, but she still lost 12 pounds of pure fat. 12 pounds. That's 2.5 of these footballs, 4 inches off her belly button.
And
And
then
look
there's
how much younger she looks.
then there's
We
Patty
have
as well.
Patty as well.
Yeah, and Patty, again, is 57 years old, only 6 pounds of pure fat. So that's a little over one of these footballs, but look at the difference. I mean, she looks like she's 20 in the after picture.
Yeah. All coming from the right spot, so it can go
Amazing.
a long way. Really quickly, FastFit Body Sculpting, a great offer for those of us who are getting ready for the big meal for Christmas. Maybe before we get that, we should look into this. What do you have for us?
Well, here's the secret. Come before Christmas, right? Let's break even. Let's break even for the rest of the year. Let's not gain. Let's not go into January 2021 with extra fat. So let's at least enjoy ourselves and break even. So here's what we're going to do. For the Morning Blend viewers, first 20 callers, we're going to give you up to 50% off of our regular pricing. But then we're
Wow.
going to give you the rest of this month for free. So
great.
you can it's your little insurance policy against overeating.
Hit the ground running and maybe be able to actually run after you lose some weight. It's great having you, Doug. Thank you
Doug,
so much
thank
for
you
joining
so
us.
much.
Thanks for having me.
All right, take advantage. Great special offer, up to 50% off. Plus, you get the rest of December free. First 20 callers right now, 1-800-FASTFIT. You can also go to fastfitbodysculpting.com. 4 locations through the valley. FastFit Body Sculpting, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.